Hi, welcome. I'm Priscilla Batzell. This is Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Gallery's demonstrations and tutorials. Let's have some fun. This is an 18 by 24 inch canvas. This is Deco Art Americana 24 karat gold, which I've just mixed a whole bunch of, which is why I'm going to use it the way I'm going to use it. This is Rhapsody Rose, a Colourarte primary element. This is Miami Magenta. I pulled out some saffron, which means it must be here somewhere. There it is. Oh, that one's not open, but I've got another one. And this one is open. Let's make sure it's not gooey. I'm planning on using some black paint as a cell activator. Even though it's not a real cell activator, it still works well. So I'm not going to spread this too thin right yet. And I might be adding some more colors. I'd like a heavy layer for my planned attack with the black. I think I'm going to indulge in a little bit of frosted berry, just to make the paint go a little further. And while we're at it, let's do a little dancing fuchsia. Maybe a little bit more saffron right there. See how that works. Don't like paint chips. Still get paint chips. It occurs to me, I said black, but I'm beginning to think maybe cobalt turquoise. I really want some black though. I've got Anita's black metallic. Okay, now maybe I need a little more Anitas if I'm going to do the cell activator. And I think I am. Seems like I've got plenty running down the edge. Just stick my finger in it. I'm being called to, I know this one doesn't stay mixed. This is Blue Velvet. I still need to do what I said I was going to do. We'll open the turquoise. Oh, I have not very much left. Give it a little shake. That's the Anitas. I bought some DecoArt metallic black, so we'll see what happens with that soon enough. I want to get the extra paint off my spatula. Can't say that really worked out the way I was anticipating. Still not. But I don't give up easily. Now the color, the black that makes cells is usually the median. If I want that black off of my spatula, I'm going to have to wipe it off. Maybe I'll just grab a new one. At the risk of ruining what I've got, I want to play and I've got something in my painting that needs to go away. I wonder what the dancing fuchsia would be like. Probably should have just gone ahead and used cell activator. Still thinking about that Dancing Fuchsia cell activator. Not that there's much left. I guess there's enough. Most of it's on my fingers though. Or blue velvet. I want that turquoise. I might have to use actual turquoise. And I'm tempted to use some dazzling white. I don't want the cells that I do have to go away. No idea if that'll show up when it dries or not. So this is a good time to find out. Sort of want all the paint off that spatula. My rubber brushes are excellent at removing paint. Thinking about the orange saffron. Still thinking about the blue through the center of that turquoise cell activator. that kind of worked. Probably leave that. Not sure about that little orange spot. Definitely want some blue. Let's get the orange off of there first. Got a mark that's anomalous. Unwanted. Alright, I've got a few cells, some good colors, lots of movement. I've got a mark I need to get rid of, right there, which is fine. Alright, I'm as good as I'm going to get. So this is dry now and it's been a few days, and I definitely want to play with it. I have some things I like about it, but not enough of them to really keep me from wanting to manipulate it. So I'm going to use some dazzling white. See how I like that, and possibly add some more. I kind of feel like adding it all over the place What I really feel like doing is adding all the colors I want and then scraping through them and seeing how that works. Sans miscellaneous paint chips. So why don't I do that? And after I smooth some of these out, I'll add some colors. I have never tried exactly this. I've done it with black, and I could still do some with black. I don't mind that everything is showing through. At all. I might if it doesn't turn out well. Okay, so first I've got some water lily. Some Rhapsody rose. And I think also a little bit of Midnight Shadow. I'm inclined toward the periwinkle, but maybe I ought to wait a minute on that. I'm going to wipe off my excess paint. Now the truth is I can scrape paint right away, and I remember there were some places I liked in here, like that. I feel like I'm taking this huge risk. I've got some orange crush. I might prefer the saffron, but it's right here, so I can try that if I want. I'm not giving up on the idea of maybe using black yet. Got some of my custom yellow. I need to clean off my spatula again, because I'm pretty sure pink and blue won't work with that. Don't mind that. The wetter I make it, the longer it'll stay. The more paint I add, the longer it'll stay wet. I'm going to use some Dancing Fuchsia. I thought about the Rhapsody Rose again. But the Dancing Fuchsia is my go-to favorite. I think I'm going to go to it again as well. It's becoming interesting, as opposed to horrible. Keep our fingers crossed. That makes me want some purple. I've got Snapdragon. I'm thinking combining it with some Midnight Shadow might not be a bad idea. I'll hold out on the black as long as I can. So it's periwinkle, No, it's definitely Dancing Fuchsia again. Still want some black. And I guess I'm going to use the Meaden Black, which I have not shaken or used today. Maybe a clean spatula just for right now. Maybe my small one. There's two sizes of these. Well, that's more striking than it was, that's for sure. Now, if I want to add some mark making, I might finish it. Question is, am I ready? Kind of inclined to want to use some Decor 24 karat gold. Again. I like the brighter color variations. It's me just carving away some colors. Which can work pretty much anywhere I do it. Unless I do that. Now it's time, if I'm going to do something else, well, the other one was okay, but I really like this. I've got two spatulas with colors on. I'm going to use one of my small spatula heads. So as to not make a lot of well, that wasn't exactly what I had in mind, but that's okay. It's coming out pretty cool. I haven't used a big toothy tool, and I think I'm not going to. I'm not sure yet. I like the drama in this a lot. That's just my residuals. Why don't I grab a silicone brush, see what I can do with my residuals. I'm not sure I'm improving anything. I like this see-through up here. I wonder if it's going to stay or not. I think I'm almost done, and I really like this. Whoa. I wonder when I do that. Oh well. I'll try and fix it. I have to wipe off one side of my brush. Some new textures. Hopefully it dries half as nice as it looks now. This is kind of bugging me here. I forget about my nail art tool all the time. And I can definitely use that. Easier to scrape up than to apply. interesting to try and experiment, but I'm not unhappy with the results. Before we run out of time, I'm going to call it good pretty quick. Can't be too fussy. That's very cool. Okay, as okay as it's going to be. I'm much happier. The other one was way too dark. Hi, this is Priscilla. I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope you come again. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment, please. Also, if you'd like to become a member, you will help support the studio in the best way possible, and I really appreciate that. I love you guys. You inspire me always. Bye for now. Priscilla out.